Alright. Thank you for joining me, fellow Guardians. This is Sam from Multiverse Mission Control, and today's quest is inFamous 2. A PS3 open-world sandbox game from Sucker Punch Productions, the makers of the Sly Cooper franchise. So you know they know their stuff when it comes to a tight sandbox. You play an electric superhero, or supervillain as floats your boat, and here's the plot.
Dropped out of college and got a job as a bike courier.
Didn't get the Lamborghini, huh?
To piss off my parents.
Oh, always said when
someone
people don't
you'd
have
never
good relations
notice.
with their parents.
Just a guy delivering packages to folks he'd never know. And then one day, a package found me. Thousands died. 5 square blocks, smashed into rubble. And at the center was me.
I can't feel good.
Alive. But changed. But no one could have seen what was coming. Back then, Empire City was in quarantine. It had gone to hell. Other people with power started showing up, and it was my job to sort through it all. Find out who had given me that package, and why. Hell, even my best friend turned his back on me to try to get power.
He got better, but he's still kind of a dick.
But in the end, I found the man responsible. Kessler. He explained everything through a vision of the future.
Oh yeah, he was our alternate future self. That part was weird.
A beast is coming.
A beast
A monster
is coming.
only I can defeat, provided that I am strong and ready to face him. A month later, I met Lucy Quo.
Was I
She
just beating
somehow
the tar
knew
out of
all
a
about
reaper
the
there?
beast. In fact, she had come to help me prepare. Claimed her friend Dr. Wolf had worked on the Ray Sphere prototype, and that he could amplify my powers. All I had to do was go with her down to New Marais.
You're welcome.
I need those powers. The beast is coming. And I will be ready.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man, I tell you, Cole, that Agent Quo, she doesn't mess around, huh? First boat out of town, chick's got some connections.
This is gonna be a short-term visit, man. We're just gonna get in, I'm gonna get some new powers, and then we're gonna come right back.
Come on, man, you deserve to relax. We're going to New Marais.
Hey, I
We're
need to be
dealing
back
with the
here and ready when it
apocalypse.
shows up, Zeke.
Trust me, Cole, you will be ready when you're done working with Dr. Wolf.
Work? Huh. Easy, Quo. When we get there, we're gonna be about the 3 B's. That's beer, boobs, and mechanical bull.
I'm not affiliated with
Gentlemen,
this man.
I don't think that you understand the scope of what is going on
Hey,
here.
I do. Zeke's an idiot.
What is going on?
Well, I guess it was too much to ask that the apocalypse happen on a schedule. Shit. Can we do something rather than just watch people getting sucked in, please? Right stick to look up. Right stick to look left. Starting button to check if I'm on hard mode. I am. Good. Don't want to just breeze through it. I've already beat the game normally.
McGrath, we had a deal. This boat is leaving.
Relax. We got time for this.
Gotta save my city. Good luck, fellas. I want to aim. I want to shoot. I want to throw down the gauntlet, baby.
Yep, right here, man.
Coming into my town and yours is bigger. That's a problem. Hey, can we like dodge? Fortunately, Cole here is a conduit, so he has some degree of regenerative abilities.
Get up, man.
But a slight concussion, so just give us a sec while the thing is bearing down on us. Yo. Round 1 time.
Tesla told me about you. I'm not gonna let it happen.
Okay, get out of aim mode. Jump. Don't should dodge very well. Oh well. Oh, don't land in the water. Cole can't swim. Cole shock himself. Not good for the kids. Okay. Now, he does the weird ionic drain thing. But I can use my thrusty abilities to boost away. I wish I could fly in-game. The best I can do is just kind of glide. Whee! Not that gliding is a bad thing. I find it very zen. I wish I could do something about all the people and property getting sucked up, though. Oh well. Those will just have to settle for blast in your face. Wish I could aim better. Half your brain is missing. I will now accept your surrender. Unless I blew up the pot that makes you rational, in which case, well. Whoops. Nuh-uh. Right, oh god! Ta-dun-dun-ta-dun. Ta-dun-dun-ta-dun.
Hey, good shot, man.
Onward! Everything be blow up, but I am parkour
That was
master,
impressive.
so is like minor inconvenience more than anything. Get back to the boat.
Come on, man, jump.
Yes, sir. But it wouldn't be that easy. I mean, there'd be no game. But I do want to know how this bugger snuck up on me when he's the size of a skyscraper. Alright. Mash, 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 mash. He's gonna suck you dry! Wait. There we go. Well, round 1 could have gone a lot worse. Could be dead.
The beast had drained me, broken my powers.
We just got Samus around.
I almost wish it was.
I can't even take credit for that joke. That's Yahtzee's joke. Oh well.
The beast had just put itself back together.
I call
and now Empire
hacks.
City is dead. Our ship ran for it, fleeing south to New Marais. People kept their distance, whether from respect or fear. I don't know. Either way, I was alone. Others kept busy, acting out their routines as if it would make the world right again. But I knew better. I had been given powers to defeat the beast. I was strong, I was ready. I had fought it with everything I had. And it wasn't enough. That needed to change. The next day I went to work. I helped Zeke create a device to focus my powers. Hell, he'd do anything to be friends like we used to be. Agent Quo gathered intelligence on the beast. Town after town was lost as it traveled down the coast. She also used her contacts to requisition a smaller boat. New Marais was in lockdown. Wouldn't let anyone in. We were gonna have to sneak in through the swamp. I don't know if you've ever let someone down, got your ass kicked, or straight up failed. But those are the moments that define us. They push you further than you've ever thought possible and force you to make choices. No matter what the cost.
Alright. Let's go save the bloody world. The beast is 1,500 miles from New Marais. But we can take all the time in the world because it is a sandbox game. But that's okay, I don't like being rushed.
Hello, Cole. You know, when you go to talk to Wolf, everything is going to become completely...
Zeke! Zeke, catch the engines!
What's up?
militia blockade. We get any close and their artillery will sink us.
I guess it's time I go introduce myself.
Wait up, man. Here she is.
And you're sure it's ready?
I hope so. Give her a try.
Thanks, Brad. My taser stick, yo!
Wow.
Cool.
What is that thing?
I call it the amp.
Amp it up.
Good work, Zeke.
Thanks, brother. Go have some fun.
This is gonna make a hell of an impression.
Alright, but as much as I'd like to get into the next part, I think I have to stop it here. Yeah, so... yeah, that's kind of the reason I didn't do the first game, like, nothing you did mattered. Because they have to keep both the good and evil paths open. They have to make it contrive some reason why both could be canon, potentially, at the beginning of this game. So, you know, all the major characters from the first game are dead. Whoever didn't get killed off in the game got killed off in the interim comic, except for Zeke, and that's not much. And then Empire City blows up, so whatever you did to it doesn't even matter, and all your powers did nothing. I mean, honestly, I think the story is kind of the weakest part of this game. It's a little... I mean, the moral choices just get kind of goofy. You either have complete saint choice or genocidal maniac, with no gray whatsoever. But, whatever. I still like the game, obviously, or I wouldn't be doing it. And I do like it. I do recommend it. It's because it's just a very fun, open-world, fast-moving parkour, and... you know, as much as I poke fun, I do like a system that allows me to practice martial pacifism, you know? Because, at the end of the day, it's like, what am I trying to say? Yeah, I like having a system that allows me to practice how I would play in real life, you know? Because, as much as I love a good brawl, and I do, I don't like killing people. It always gives me like a little twinge of guilt when I have to off a sentient creature. And, I mean, we should just be forcing each other to fight time and time again, building our skills up and up until we can team up and punch God in the face. That's Asura's Wrath, isn't it? But, whatever. On a more serious note, sometimes the guy on the other side of the fence isn't evil so much as just misguided. I mean, when you get right down to it, we're all just kind of scared little kids trying to do what we think is right and not really knowing how. So, you know, the act of mercy is basically just going, hey, I see the little kid in you, and I think we can do better. You know, it's just good. It just makes you feel good. It's good all around. I like having that option. And I feel like if your game is lending a bit more narrative, that you should have options like that, you know? Because at the end of the day, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna get up on my soapbox and say you can't be a violent dick in video games. I'd be excluding a lot of great titles. But it's just that I want my bloodbaths to be goofy and silly, and I want my narratives to be tender and warm-hearted. That's all. When you start mixing the two, it just gets weird. So, next time, we're gonna get into New Marais proper and choose whether we're being a hero or a villain. Of course, after that speech, you know which one I'm picking. Okay, whatever. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And remember, you all have the potential to get good. Peace out.